Hi guys, today we're back with a landscaping business. I'm leaving for work this morning just before 8 a.m. I slept in an extra hour. Earlier this week, guys, we finished the last of the landscaping projects planned. It's the end of the season, but we need to make some equipment repairs and also some purchases before the start of the new year. So that's what we'll be working on today. If you guys end up enjoying today's video, please hit the like button. It's much appreciated. This year was a busy season. We expanded our business, taking on more and more projects, hired a lot of part-time helpers, and even some full-time workers, which was awesome. But as the season comes to an end, guys, there's always things that need to be done, and there's a few machines that we need to really work on here that are the top of the list. And so I think for now, what we are going to start off with here is a John Deere backhoe. I want to get this thing pressure washed, but we have a hydraulic leak here. A few of the hoses on this back main hydro cylinder are broken, so we need to take the hoses with us today, get them dropped off, and we should be able to fix it just with new hoses here. So let's get to washing this, and when that store opens up, we'll get this dropped off, and hopefully they can make us some new hoses today. At the end of the season is when we could really spend the time to get the machines up and running, and we definitely do need this backhoe, especially for the snow plowing season. This will be sitting at a parking lot, so it's best if we could get this one done first. And I'm not really sure if there's any other thing other than the oil change, cabin filters, fuel filters. We'll have to do a full service on this before we get this dropped off as well. And I think I might put some fluid film on the bottom to help with the rust. We should be all set there. Let's see if we take these hoses off. So it's these two hoses that come off, these two fittings here, and I believe we also have one leaking one on here. Let's see, I don't think it's this one. Oh, it's this long one here. We were actually doing a little bit of tree work with this, and the branch kind of caught on it, kind of put a tear in it, and we just kind of tried to tape it the best we could. So let's see if we take these fittings off, and let's kind of see if we take that one off. Great. Awesome, so we got the first hose off. We'll take this hose off there, and there, great. So we'll take these hoses with us, and why don't we hop in the F250, because we're going to be trading this in, so we'll drop them off at the dealer. It's the same dealers right next door, actually, so that's what we'll do. But yeah, we're going to be trading in this F250. This truck is a 2019 F250 Limited here. This was actually my daily driver. I bought it used, and we've used it for a few years now, but it's time to get a work truck. And I've been looking for a single cab long bed here because I want to put an 8-foot Salter in the bed, and I don't really want to buy another crew cab truck just yet here. So that's what we'll do. And we have the hoses, which is the dealer right next door to where we're going to go look at trucks. Alright, so we'll just drop off these. I will go run inside really quickly to the service center, get these hoses dropped off. Alright, they said they will have those ready by end of today here, which is sweet. That really does help us on out. But let's look at trucks, guys. I've been looking to replace this Ford with another Ford. That's kind of how I like to do it here. So let's see what they have. This looks to be a 2025 F350 XL. It does have the diesel. This looks to be a more kind of basic, looks like no options on it. We do have a bed liner, no hitch on this one. And let's see, do they have a plow mount? It does not look to have a plow mount here. So let's see what else they have. This looks to be the F150 XL STX. Wow. I actually am a huge fan of the STX, which has upgraded wheels, but we also get color matched bumpers, which, guys, I'm already excited for this one. It looks really cool, but it has a much more affordable price. Let's see what this one is here. This looks to be a XLT F350 dually. Although I would like a dually, I've been kind of considering it. I think the dually is just a bit out of our price range here. So guys, why don't we buy the F250 STX? I think this truck here would be really good here for us. We'll be able to use it. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and do this purchase. Let me go work out the details, trade in that truck, and buy this one here. The deal's done. We're driving it off the lot. And they gave me a Ford hat here, which is super cool. Now, because that truck was a limited, guys, I got quite a bit of money for it, which is really good. We didn't really have to put up extra money to buy this truck for the trade-in. So that did really work out here for us, which is really helpful. And I will say, guys, the STX, I think, is the way to go for a work truck. It really looks great. And I'm just a big fan of color match bumpers. So this is pretty sweet. And we do have a plow mount on it ready to go for the plow we have at the shop already, so that works out. We don't have to spend any extra money for that, which is sweet. Now, throughout this off season, guys, if a job comes up, if the weather, we don't really get too much snow, I'm going to see if we could do some excavation jobs, maybe some land clearing jobs. So we'll still try to do some work throughout this season, and also we'll be making some more purchases and things like that. But we actually have to go pick up a new machine here, but we need that trailer, and this Vermeer, guys, needs a lot of work. Like I mentioned, guys, the right track is actually off here, so we are just slowly going to bring this and just kind of leave it out front here. I know some of the guys are going to come in this weekend to work some extra hours. We're going to see if we can get this fixed. I have the parts that we have to pick up when we pick up the hydro hose for the backhoe. But yeah, this track came off. I mean, with track machines, it sometimes happens. So we just have to get it fixed, and we should be back up and running with that machine. We're going to make one other big purchase today, and that is, guys, that we are going to be buying a Skidsteer. I've been looking to purchase another Skidsteer. I think I tried a handful of different brands, different models, and I think I found the right one here. I really want to try out Case. We have a Case mini excavator, and the guys really do like it. So I thought, hey, what better than to buy another Case, and this time to buy a Case Skidsteer. We're here at the dealer, but there's still a few choices we need to make here. So I got the numbers on both machines. They're within about a 4,000 to 5,000 difference, which isn't that big. But the decision is, we need to decide, are we going to buy it with tracks, or are we going to buy it with the wheeled skid loader? And I think for a lot of stuff we do, I think the wheeled skid loader being cheaper would be sufficient for us. Now, looking at both the machines, guys, I think having a little bit of a smaller machine is going to help us on out with towing. Just having a lighter machine, a little bit smaller, makes it more maneuverable on the job site. So I'm leaning towards this one here, but I am a huge fan of these. I think the wheeled machines do look a little bit better. So, hey, why don't we buy this one? Let me go do the paperwork here, and we'll get this up on the trailer and bring it back. The new purchase is complete here, and I think we're going to be really happy with this purchase. And let me know, guys, would you choose a wheeled or track skid steer? We have one track machine, and we have two wheeled skid loaders, and I just really like the look of the wheeled skid loaders a little bit better. The tires are much more affordable when we have to replace it than buying a new set of tracks, and we do a lot of kind of back and forth between the driveways and streets and the yard. So I think we'll try out the wheeled, and maybe down the road we could pick up another track machine. But I think now that we have a little bit more time, don't have to run a few errands, I think I'm going to start to work on that Vermeer, see if I can get that thing fixed. And after that, we have to work on the dump trailer here. We have a nail in one of the tires. I have to take that tire off, and I need to get this grease in a new battery. We can't really use this without a new battery, so that is something we'll do. And I think actually I'm going to get the new battery, but not kind of hook it up until the springtime. That way we don't have to kind of replace it then, but we'll just be keeping on doing some more maintenance throughout the winter months here. But hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Until next time, thanks for watching, stay tuned, and subscribe for more.